There we go. Okay. Let me bring up my notes, because I actually prepared a few notes for this. Nothing, like, over the top. Just something that, like, some things that, just to remind me of what happened. There we go. Okay. So, basically, he blind picked Riven. And it was pretty wild, because I never see people blind pick Riven without Renekton banned. I guess recently more so, but, like, it's, usually, I guess they ban Tahm Kench nowadays, huh? Anyway, he left Renekton open, I counterpicked. So, in theory, I should win this lane pretty hard. Let's see. Let's play the VOD. I can't really remember what happened. I just remember, like, I did some stupid shit. Which is usually the way, huh? So, chat, tell me about the Renekton-Riven matchup. When do I win and when do I lose? As Renekton. Go. I lose level 1. Yep, true. Titan the Great, Riven main. It's me versus Ssumday, yes. So, now that I've had the input of I lose level 1, guess what I'm going to do? Guess what I'm going to do? Because this is the most int thing I did all game. I am going to face check him level 1, yes. Yeah, basically it's the only way I lose. And it's the only way he ever gets prio to do anything, like, for the entire early game, right? Usually I can kind of contest the crash, but because I decide... I think I was, like, autopilot or something, because I normally wouldn't do this. But, like, I just lead too long and I face check, and I kind of half pray that he's not going to be there, which is retarded, right? So, yeah, let's skip ahead a bit. Oh, let's look. Okay, so you can see how chunked I was, right? I walked through the bush. And we'll see what he does with it. So basically, he does this play in case it works, right? Which is fine. And then if it works, he probably has like a little flowchart of things that he can do, right? So look at this. There's not much I can do. I just have to run away. I can't trade into it. I can't win. Because he just wins with autos. So I'm fucked, basically, right? Look at the health difference. Now he's thinking in his head. I guarantee you what he's thinking in his head right now is, what can I do? What's the biggest lead I can get with this? And basically to him, it is a level 2 trade. So he's going to push his advantage of health advantage, right, to get to level 2 faster and then maybe look for a kill. If I respect that, which I should, then he's going to probably fall back on to a 3rd or 4th wave crash. Probably a 3rd wave crash. And then that is also going to turn into a cheater or a TP. And this is the only way he has impact, is if I fucking... the only way he can do any of this is if I tank level 1. And it's tragic, because I did. But now basically I just have to perma-respect. I also don't want to use pots, because there's so much passive sustain in leveling up, that it's kind of grief to use pots at this point. Maybe I could argue I use pot to contest the crash, but honestly, like, it's kind of inevitable at this point. Like, look, she's level 2. I don't like it. I couldn't get Fury because I couldn't walk up level 1, so I really can't do anything. Maybe I could do something, but yeah. Again, this early wasn't where I played well. Yeah, I don't think I could. The push is too much. So basically, essentially, she could do whatever she wants, right? And she's gonna choose what... she's gonna choose what she wants to do on the best crash, right? Okay, let me read. Crytiku, but wait, but surely if Riven wins level 1, you can't walk up anyway? You can. Like, so yeah, at best, she'll, like, deny you 3 minions, right? That's at best. But then like, in theory, you won't get chunked for that. You'll still be full HP, so then you could walk up afterwards, right? And then maybe you can contest the slow push crash. The problem was here, I couldn't contest the slow push crash very well. I think I actually could have. Now that I rewatch it back, if I potted up, maybe I could have. And gotten Fury. The hard part is I didn't have the HP to get Fury, you know? So it's more about the health difference. Okay, and then yeah. I can't do anything yet. Yeah. Nothing I can do. And then she's going to crash 4th wave, and now... What coincides with 4th wave, guys? If you've seen my videos, you should know what the best play on the 4th wave is. Well, not the best play, sorry. What your options are. Go on. Dive, yes, true. With your jungler, like if you have a full clear jungler. What else can you do? Because I'm not diveable, right? Scuttle, yeah, sure. Yeah, some Renekton's take W level 1, for sure. Like, you can disengage the level 1 if you take W, but it wouldn't have mattered if I took W here. I would have still lost really hard. If I start in lane, W's fine. Yeah, true. But the one of the best things for a fourth wave crash is it kind of coincides at the same time as usually a gank happens bot side if something's going to happen, or a cheetah recall. So usually clears are done and there's shit happening on Scuttle Crab or a bot lane gank, right? So now he's got a free window. Look how big this wave is and how much time he has to leave before he has to go back top lane, you know? He has a window to TP bot. And this is where I make a mistake, right? Like, he could be TPing behind right here, right? And he wouldn't lose anything on the way back. I should be spam pinging my teammates to communicate this window, because a lot of people don't understand it, right? And then, look. See, he's still kind of on this TP window. It's fringe, but you gotta remember, a TP bot lane has a lot more value than just the gold difference, right? That you gain from a TP window. It's also mental, right? Like, if my bot lane and jungler is going for a dive and they get counter ganked by a fucking TP, they're gonna lose it, you know? So that's why he also went for it. Even if objectively he might miss a bit, it's still worth. And you see this, my team's like, fuck. And this is why it's so bad, you know? This is why, and this all stemmed from the fourth wave crash and taking the bad level 1. It all led to this, the slow push into the TP. And now is an argument, okay? I've seen a lot of people panic TP to match. And this is where, Crytiku, you had a specific question about how you should, like, do TP, right? Like, see? Like, even my support is asking for a TP, and I'm just fucking losing it, because there's no way I can TP there, right? Like, if I TP there, then it slow pushes, right? And then he can freeze it, and then, like, it's horrible. And at best, the amount of gold I can get is, I could save my teammates, right? And that's not a lead. That's investing my 7-minute cooldown into saving. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to start viewing TPs as kind of handshake, right? They make the TP play, and then they don't have TP, but you still have TP, and then you can make your TP play after, right? So it's going to slow push back into me, and then like I'll create a TP window to TP bot as well. And then that way I've actually gained something from my TP, you know? Rather than just panic TPing to match and then having a shitty wave state. I just accepted she got a TP off, right? It happens. Now, the TP I got wasn't that good, but it's the thought process that matters, right? I hate panic TPs to save teammates. Unless, like, your teammate is a Draven who doesn't want to fall behind or something like that, right? Obviously, there's, like different things, but, yeah. Here, I'm just going to crash and look for a recall. I want my my whip, I think. I probably could play this better. Like, I should crash this faster, you know? But it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. I wish I could speed this VOD up too. Oh well, happens. Yeah. And then I get boots. Oh yeah, I buy Tabai. Tabai are really good against Riven because she's majority auto attack damage. And then I take too long to shop. This is really bad. And it's also versus Graves, you know? It's really good, it's really good. I had to mute people because they were tilting me. Okay, let's just watch. I'll skip ahead until something relevant is happening. So, I've got a slow push here. So, guys, what do you do on slow pushes? How do you create a TP window? You just slow push as much as you can and crash it under tower so you get more time, right? Oh, my plans have been foiled. And then, let's see. I think I just slow push more, and then I look to crash this wave. Because again, the amount of minions I lose don't really matter. If I get the TP off, right, because I'm mental. I wish I crashed earlier so I could TP mid here, potentially. This TF is running it down, holy shit. And then here, I'm like, okay, what's the best TP I can make? Because I'm crashing, right? And then I'm crashing 2 TP. Like, I've already established that. So the best TP I see here is a TP down bot to dive. I actually thought there were more people bot lane here, so I thought this would be a better TP than it was. But it was just Lucian. Like, I thought Seraphine would be here for some reason, but she was just mid, so... I actually didn't need to TP here, but I would have if it was, Thingy as well. Seraphine as well. I was unlucky. But we forced out TP as well. It's fine. You get the whole thought process, so it's whatever. But now I'm going to communicate that she will have TP soon. Oh boy. Oh, then they overstay, and yeah, it's rough. And then he ults in here without flash and he just dies. This TF has respawned, walked back to lane, and died 4 times in a row. I fucking love it. Okay, and then this is where I'm really happy with my micro. I think like now starts with my trading I'm really happy with, because like I deliberately keep clicking on Riven to see if she has bone plating or not. Over and over again. And even at this point, bone plating negates a disgusting amount of damage. So I was changing how I traded, and I was really happy with that. Shinigami, hello, mate. Let's keep watching. I think I'm just slow pushing again. When in doubt, slow push. Good rules to live by. Good rule to live by. And then I think I just crashed this wave, because like at this point, I can't slow push this to slow push another wave. And then I look to do something on this timer. And I don't know what I do. How's the top lane gaming today? We are 0-4, and now we are reviewing a 100t VOD. So I think I didn't know what to do here. I guess I warded the camp because Graves likes to full clear or something like this. I don't know. I think there was a much better thing I could have done there. Maybe not though. So I think I click Riven here. No, I knock up bone plating. And then, yeah, I space him out pretty well. And I landed the Q. It's all micro. I love it. Spacing in this matchup matters so much. Oh, fuck. I'm so sad we didn't get this, man. I swear we could have got this. He plays it well, by the way. He plays a good Riven. And then I'll skip a little bit ahead. I think I used the prio on the slow push to get crab, and that's fine. But now I should be spam pinging my team to not get to not fight because of Riven TP. I should also be like hard crushing this. There we go. Yeah. So the reason I'm holding this is to try and like just crash it and not miss anything. But like I didn't want her to TP as well. I shouldn't have taken that much damage though. And now, like it's signs of he's a good player, right? Like. Instantly he goes for he went for crab that I wanted to get, like sorry, the honey fruit that I wanted to get on the slow push crash. It's really annoying. And then they come back to lane, and then let's see what happens. I think here I click him to like check if he has bone plating or not, and he doesn't. Oh, he does. Oh, wait, no, this isn't the trade. Wait, no, bad trade. Don't pay attention to that. Let's see. And then here I should be spam pinging TP, and I am. I'm spamming missing at least. It's not enough. Honestly, you should be spam pinging the TP summoner spell. Yeah, it's kind of just back and forth trades, huh? We both have pretty good CS. But do you see how the leads weren't brute forced through the 1v1, right? They were like indirectly gotten from the 1v1. Like he used the good trades he got to get a lead through TP, right? Rather than, because like we can't kill each other, right? The mechanics check is too hard. We're both spacing each other out well, and like we don't have kill threat on each other. But, like obviously, if he was inting, I would try to I spaced him there, nice. I would try to kill him more. Conqueror, nice. Yeah, the trades are really even. Let's see. And now I think I just hold this here. In case he roams or something like this, then at least he's getting punished, you know? Like, I see a lot of people, when their laner roams, their default response is to insta-crash the wave, which is really bad. Because their laner could just be fogging and then go back up and catch the wave, you know? I think now, when I see this reset, I think I insta-crash. Oh no, I just crash anyway, because he's running down mid. Nice. And then I follow. Yeah. Yeah. And it looks like juicy. Like, I've got a roam timer, you know, because I crashed a wave. And then this is really important, so if anyone who doesn't play Renekton, you've probably heard me say this a lot of times. Or if you watched my stream before, a very important fundamental of Renekton, okay, is that you don't always, I rarely use my ulti as a W cancel. And what I see a lot of Renektons do is they only ulti to cancel W because they're so turbo on combos, right? It's so overrated, and the majority of the time I'm ulting before a fight even starts, and I know a fight's going to happen, so that the Fury starts stacking up earlier, so that when I get into the fight, my first spells are Fury empowered, you know? Like, see how I've ulted? Okay, and then it didn't matter here, but it's an example, right? Is it not good to crash and get some plates in at some point? You mean alibi? You mean like when they roam? It depends. Can you crash and get plates before they get back and can farm and stop you, right? Like, that's the problem. A lot of people do it and they can't get it, and then they just deliver a wave in. So what happens is the enemy top laner roams, and then they get back to lane and they've just been delivered a wave. They haven't been punished. They've actually been rewarded for going and make a roam. Whereas if you hold the freeze when they roam, if they fail that play, then they've just missed loads of CS, you know? And even if they haven't failed the play, then they still miss CS. So that's why you judge if you can get more from freezing versus get more from getting the plates. But hello, LFG. Welcome back, welcome back. And then here, I think I get this ward, and I think he checks it. Man, people are getting better that I'm playing against because they're actually checking this bush. I'm really sad. The ward, I don't get away with this ward anymore. I think I knock off bone plating here because I'm checking it. Yeah. I'm not trading into it. It's really important. Probably stream. Subscribe to Prime. Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, I love it. A-Lab, this is like one of the biggest like flaws I see people have. Unironically, one of the biggest. But yeah, probably stream. Thank you so much for the Prime, man. I really appreciate it. Fubuki, thanks for the follow. And 175 Eunice, thanks for the follow. Let's see. And then I just crash. Yeah, it's just a lot of back and forth. The ult animation cancel on W is even less useful now. I actually think it's the opposite. I think it's more useful because you get out of your W sooner, so you can actually use spells in the shorter stun duration. But I still don't use it often. You know, like I use it where it's useful, but I don't tunnel on it. It's really overrated in a lot of ways. Let's keep watching. So here I have a wave, and I get the majority of the wave, I think, and then I TP. Yeah. I think it's really grief that I used my E before I TP, because I knew I had to TP. But then I TP and I don't have E, you know? It's really bad. But yeah, it's good. I'm always looking. And also, so chat, tell me why this TP was fine. Tell me why this TP was fine. Even though she's going to hit tower. Why don't I buy refillable here? Because I never had a good opportunity to with the gold I had. And as the game goes on, refill becomes less useful. Post 14 minutes. Yes, exactly right. So she's going to smack tower. Tower's worthless just to hit. And at worst, I miss like 1 or 2 plates. So like I can get away with TPing more, you know? Exactly, exactly. If this was earlier on and plates were up, I would never have TP'd there. Ever. It would not be worth. Even if I got an assist, like it just doesn't matter if you compare the gold from plates. But yeah, past 14 minutes. Well done, well done. And then we go back top lane. And now I tell my team that Riven has TP and that they should back off. But as you can probably guess, they don't respect it. I think. I'm not sure. They overstay in general anyway, right? Oh yeah, there we go. There's the Riven TP. Do you see how it's just back and forth TP plays and barely any 1v1? Like, actually, the 1v1's there, but it's so hard to get a lead through 1v1. It's like, I get a playoff with TP, then he gets a playoff with TP. We're just kind of handshaking it. But to actually kill him, I would have had to outplay Micro so hard that's just like unreal. You know, like it's not possible really. For me anyway. And then we force TP, so it's fine. But yeah, that's the main theme of this VOD review that I want you guys to take away. Is like the handshaking TPs. If you're at a point where you just can't kill the enemy. Like this. Yikes. Okay, and then let's see. And then I think I get this, right? There you go. There's the auto W cancel. Sorry, the W ult cancel, you know? That's because I didn't need Fury. What about matches where they have a lot of wave clear? What do you mean? Like, in what sense? Like, as in, do you roam more or what? So your crash timer is shorter. Yeah, exactly, right? So, I mean, I feel like you answered your own question, right? That means you can roam for less time, Mr. Saihei. The moment Riven was backing off from top tower to TP, I did anticipate it, right? But I can't be with my team 24/7 at 14 minutes. I have to just ping, and more often than not, my team should respect it. Like, on average, I would say if you spam ping, the fact that they had TP, they usually respect, right? But I just had to take that gamble, because otherwise I'd just be sitting on my team, and then Riven wouldn't TP, and she would just keep farming and take top tower, you know? So, like, I have to go back top. I can't fall behind in the 1v1. My window was over, but I'm 4-0 now. It's really good. I'm, like, perfect CS, which is good. I buy Phage, because it's the only real component I could get there. Hello, Cryflash. Hello, hello. And then I think I just go Dragon. I don't even care about top lane. Like, at this point, like, do you see how Ssumday doesn't care as well? Like, a lot of people I see, like, they tunnel on making sure they get the crash and then going. But, like, just ask yourself, is being on the Dragon already worth more than a single wave or 2 waves? And the answer is always yes. It's just straight up always yes. Because people always in, and maybe you can get pick or something, you know? Or your team will in, and you can be there. And do you see how Ssumday's just permagrouping? This is how you play post plates. Unless you're like a Yorick who needs a split push, you know? And I think we just lose out on the fight because of poke. I don't think we win it. I'm not sure. I think I nearly 1v9 a lot of these fights. In Ssumday Riven? Yeah, he's Riven. I chained that CC nicely, I think. I didn't realize I could go on that. Fuck, now that I watched that back, that's so cringe. I could have killed Lucian there. But instead I wanted to group my team, because I got the pick, you know? Ah, that's sad. Okay, I got a nice thing there. Ah, fuck. If I killed Lucian there, we also won the fight, you know? Because he was stunned by Kiana. I had nothing to CC, so maybe he would have got... But yeah. Do you notice how it's both top laners finding nice team fights themselves? Both of us have a lead. Like, it's really strange. I really struggled to punish him 1v1, so props to him in this matchup. And my team dies, and then I go catch bot lane. I think I have to TP here, yeah. Yeah. So my support died. Maybe I should just run mid instantly, so I don't have to TP. Yeah. I'm so strong, dude. Like, I'm unbelievably strong. But I can't run him down. I just have to run away and, like, play for cooldowns. And then I dash in when I have cooldowns again. Oh, I dashed out, actually. Ah, here. Here. Okay, now I understand the problem. Okay, everyone. Oh, fuck, actually. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna go back here right before the dragon started. Right before the dragon started. Tell me what was wrong on my purchase. How could I have improved my purchase? So what's the optimal buy here? So I knew this team fight mattered a lot, okay? What was the best buy to get my strongest team fight here? Pickaxe is fine. Or Phage. What do I buy after that? No, maybe just Pickaxe or Phage. It doesn't matter. Stopwatch, yes. I really griefed it. We could have won the entire game off of a stopwatch. So imagine if I get to this team fight. Where is it? Here. Where I dash in, stopwatch. And now I stopwatch. Actually, it doesn't matter. Fuck. That sucks, actually. No, we just lost that no matter what. Never mind. But a stopwatch would have mattered in this fight. Where is it? Up here? No, red pot sucks. Don't get red pot. Not at this point. Here, if I had stopwatch here, then it turns the entire thing. But I never had enough gold to buy the stopwatch, and that really sucks. I couldn't do anything. Yeah. If I had stopwatch there, though, like, I actually survive. And I'm so sad. I get stopwatch every game. Every single one. Like, so if you guys, like, literally no matter what champion you're playing, if you're diving backline, if you're under threat of getting killed ever, get a stopwatch. Do I do away with refill? You mean by red pot, do you mean regular pots? Or do you mean red pot as in strength elixir? Ah, this was so sad, dude. I think I die here now. Yeah. Oh, man. We did so much damage as well. Imagine. So what did you guys notice? What was the theme again? It was my greedy purchase that wasn't a stopwatch. And then I die by getting bursted under tower. Imagine if I had stopwatch under tower. Wait, where is it? Like in this fight. Oh, wait, no, is it this fight? No, it's the fight afterwards. Wait, one sec. Yeah. Imagine if I'm here and I just stopwatch. Right? It's so broken, but I fucking bought a Caulfields instead. Like, what am I doing, you know? We actually... So many fights that we just turn just because of stopwatch. I'm so sad. Because every time a fight we lost, I knew it was because I didn't have it. So yeah, I generally really recommend you start picking up on almost any champion. What we do in competitive is we legit just all tell each other to buy stopwatch for a fight. You know, that we definitely need to win. And we almost always win it, you know? Such a broken item. And this is why in pro play you see like permastasis, you know? Like it's League of Stopwatches. I'm still really strong. And I get this. It looks like we're winning, right? But we lose this game. I think we could just go Nash, no? I swear we could just go Nash. Did we lose this? Oh my god, I remember this. Oh, this was so tilting. This TF entered the entire game away every single time. I swear we could just do Nash. Like, unironically. Oh well. Happens. Maybe we couldn't. But either way, that's in. And then I think they go Nash. I have stopwatch now. I think I do another good team fight, and then I think we lose and it's over. So I ulti here. Notice my ulti early. I saved my Kiana by empowered stunning the Silas. And then, okay, so this is really important. Find your window to flash gold, drink a Q with Fury. Very important. And this was it. You see all of them stacked together? And then I AoE everyone. Like, a lot of what Renekton does is just AoE damage. And that's how he contributes to fights, right? And then stopwatch, you see? I saved me there. Broken. But yeah, we still lose this game. After, like, I swear I'm putting in a shift with every single team fight. And then I'll speed up ahead. Knock up bone plating. And then here's where we lose the game. I want to see what happens, because I can't remember. I'm pretty sure Riven cheeses me here. And then he flashes away. And notice how we've committed everything, and now we get turned on. Yeah, we lose now. It's really sad, isn't it? Yeah, this is where we lose the game. So that's the Ssumday VOD. Okay, key takeaways, right? The most important things were how I approached TP and how Ssumday approached TP, right? In lanes that, like, you can't really get anything 1v1 because it was just so even, you know? It was so hard to outplay him mechanically that I just couldn't get kills, like, good, meaningful trades consistently. So we just played the TP windows and handshook it. And notice how he didn't panic TP to match mine either. And then after that, like, how you team fight, like, specifically Renekton. But I think that's going to be everything. For anyone that's watching this on YouTube, this was done on stream, obviously. So if you ever want to tune in, my stream will be on the screen right now. Okay.